Ball is back in the tri-state. The Reds return to Great American Ballpark for the first team practice tomorrow. Outfielder Jesse Winker got tested for coronavirus last weekend, so he's already been spending a little bit of time on the diamond. I spoke with Phil Castellini, President and Chief Operating Officer of the Cincinnati Reds, about what we can expect from this unusual baseball season. Phil Castellini, so good to see you. I wish we were at the ballpark together, but this is almost as good.
Hey, look, the fact we're talking baseball at all is great.
I know. How excited are you to get some form of baseball back?
Wildly excited, and I'd be much more excited, and I will be when we get to have fans back at Great American Ballpark. But just getting the game going, you know, we're rolling into 4th of July weekend, and it's just so important. These guys are reporting this week for our now termed summer camp, getting the guys ready for a truncated short season. But any baseball at all is great. The field looks amazing, and we're glad to have them back.
So tell us how things are going to go for the first few days of this summer camp and how they were looking, you know, when you kind of left off things in Arizona.
Yeah, so it starts with everybody's already been tested, waiting for those results back. Any issues you have, you know, guys would have to wait to come in. But assuming all the tests come back as safe and negative, everybody will report back, and they're being spread out across multiple facilities. We've got the Great American Ballpark. We're using the facilities of Prasco Field, thanks to the Harrington family. They've been amazing. And then we've got the Reds Urban Youth Academy as well that we'll be using. So we'll be spreading the guys out and getting them ready, mostly playing inter-squad games for the next 3 weeks. And you might get an exhibition game with another team right before the beginning of the season. Our first game will be Friday the 24th.
And we know it's going to be a 60-game season, too, as you mentioned. What's the challenge for managing that shortened season that we're going to have this year?
Well, you know, sometimes you have guys that are maybe slow starters or what have you, and it takes a while to get into the groove, especially with pitchers, I think. And so, you know, everybody's just going to have to step their game up to get through that early season, get the cobwebs off. You're not going to have the luxury of time to do that. So every player is going to have to approach their game, their season, maybe a little different, a little more intensely than they normally would. You know, on the pro side, you could argue less games, less opportunity for injury. All teams stay healthier throughout. It could make for a really exciting and robust postseason as well.
So, Phil, I've known you for a while now, and I know you mentioned right out of the gate you miss the fans. You love your Reds fans, and you're always making plans to entertain us. So tell me about the first thing out of the gate, Friday night fireworks.
Yeah, you know, and we've been wanting to do this for a while, but respecting all the social distancing protocols at the state and city level, we really tried hard to figure out a way to do a Friday night show down here at the ballpark in some fashion, but again, respecting everything that's happening. What we've come up with is similar to what you just saw Garth Brooks do with the drive-in movie concept. So we are in cooperation with PNC Bank, who's sponsoring the fireworks, and Coney Island's going to be a great partner for us. We're doing a Friday night fireworks show this weekend at Coney. You have to sign up to get a ticket to be one of the couple thousand cars that'll be let into their west lot. And we're going to have a Rozzy fireworks show this Friday night to celebrate the Great American birthday.
That's an exciting gift. That's really exciting. And I know that Reds fans have been giving back with the Reds to the Urban League with that split the pot that you're doing right now. You've had a lot of people buying entries for that.
You really do. And look, the civil unrest that we've had, the tragedies that have taken place this year, you know, it's all things that we have to focus on in a positive, collaborative way, bring the community together and try to solve these problems, starting right here at home in Cincinnati, but nationally as well. And we have to be, as stewards of this franchise, this is a franchise that belongs to our fans and the citizens of Reds country. You know, we have to do our part to use our platform for good, and that's what we're trying to do. And that split the pot and that collaboration with the Urban League is just a small example of that.
Yeah, hats off for doing that. And just one last question. What are you most looking forward to about having baseball back in Cincinnati?
Well, no question about it. We've got the best team that we've had in a couple of years, and given them the opportunity to get out and compete and show what they're made of. We've worked long and hard to rebuild this organization and how it builds the team, and this is the team that revitalized baseball operations has created, and it's a great competitive team, and we just are anxious to get them out there and playing the game and competing and hopefully taking us into October. That's what we're all here for.
Can't wait to see my Reds in the World Series, Phil. I have confidence.
You and me both.
All right. Thanks so much for taking time out for us. Go Reds, and we'll see you soon, okay?
Go Reds. Happy 4th of July, and we'll get this season started. Go Red Legs. Thanks.